the current time. Wait, no, hold on. Oh, no, wait. Oh, I think, yep, alright. Hang on, okay. Okay, what? Thank you for actually setting the clock both times you boot up to the game. Thank you for actually setting the clock both times you booted up the game. You're welcome. A lot of people don't take that step seriously. They just leave the clock set at 12 and call it a day. Okay. But you're actually taking the time to set the clock, and I appreciate that. Alright. That's how I know that you care about this experience. You're paying attention. Thank you. I don't even have any way of knowing if the times you're setting are correct. Well, a minute passed, but, you know. Tell you what, I'll make you a deal. Since you've been so cooperative, next time you boot up the game and see the screen, just set the clock to your favorite time. Alright? Go ahead, pick whatever time you want. If it is not the correct time, you earned it. You've earned it. Okay, yeah, sure. Alright. I'll let you get back to the video game now. Alright, thank you. Oh. Welcome everybody to the Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe. So, I did do a recording of this game, but the thing is, well, the audio was a bit, and you know, it wasn't exactly. The audio was a bit crappy, to say the least, so we're just gonna redo everything here. Don't worry, I'm still gonna get the same ending and try to act surprised to everything. but yeah, let's just get right into it.
This is the story of a man named Stanley.
Stanley!
Stanley worked for a company in a big building where he was employee number 427.
427.
Employee number 427's job was simple. He sat at his desk in room 427 and he pushed buttons on a keyboard. Orders came to him through a monitor at his desk, telling him what buttons to push, how long to push them, and in what order.
What's the point of that?
This is what employee 427 did every day of every month of every year.
So this is his life, just
and
pressing
although
buttons?
others might have considered it soul-rending,
Absolutely.
Stanley relished every moment that the orders came in, as though he had been made exactly for this job.
Wow.
And Stanley was happy.
That's a surprise, low-key.
And then one day, something very peculiar happened.
Okay.
Something that would forever change Stanley. Something he would never quite forget.
Okay.
He had been at his desk for nearly an hour when he realized that not one single order had arrived on the monitor for him to follow.
He's probably
No
on his
one had
break.
showed up to give him instructions, call a meeting, or even say hi.
They all quit because
Never in
they
all
realize
his
their
years
job
at
is
the company
ass.
had this happened. This complete isolation.
Okay.
Something was very clearly wrong.
No, nothing's wrong.
Shocked, frozen solid, Stanley found himself unable to move for the longest time. But as he came to his wits and regained his senses, he got up from his desk and stepped out of his office.
Oh, we can control him now. Okay. What's this? Okay, no secrets, alright.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean?
There is an achievement here, which I did get, the last recording, but like I said, the recording is not good at all, so. Is this the meeting room? No, I don't think. 4B free? What? Oh, whatever.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Okay. A lot of doors here. Wonder how many employees there are.
Yet there was not a single person here
Tips
either.
for not getting fired.
Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office, hoping he might find an answer
I wanted
there.
to read that. Oh well. Quarterly pie. I don't. Wait. To do? I don't even want to read that right now. In the broom closet.
Stanley stepped into the broom closet, but there was nothing here, so he turned around and got back on track.
Can I grab something? Yeah, I'll be a janitor for free. Wait, actually, never mind.
Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
So what if I went downstairs? Never mind, actually. I want to follow along how I did last time, so, yeah. Executive bathroom. Alright, what's in... Yo, where are them... Nah, Jesus, never mind. Wait. Money in the morning, money in the evening, money for breakfast, money crisp. Probably like an assistant or someone would sit here. When does this take place? Because these computers are old as hell. Jesus Christ. Yo, boss!
Stepping into his manager's office,
Can I have a
Stanley
raise?
was once
No?
again stunned to discover not an indication of
No,
any
Baba.
human life. Shocked, unraveled, Stanley wondered in disbelief who orchestrated this. What dark secret was being held
narrator?
from him?
Yeah.
And so the boss had assigned it an extra secret PIN number. 2845.
Wow,
But of course, Stanley couldn't possibly have known this.
I really wonder what it could be. Oh my lord. Oh. Alright, I get it.
Yet incredibly, by simply pushing random buttons on the keypad,
alright.
Stanley happened to input the correct code by sheer luck.
Oh,
Amazing.
alright.
He stepped into the newly opened passageway.
Alright. So, wait. What? Oh, okay. Up. Alright, up. Down we go!
Descending deeper into the building, Stanley realized he felt a bit peculiar. It was a stirring of emotion in his chest, as though he felt more free to think for himself.
Yeah, we can quit now.
To question the nature of his job.
Motherfucker!
Why did he feel this now, when for years it had never occurred to him?
Gee, I
This
sure
question
wonder why.
would not go unanswered for long.
Oh, it's not like I played this game before and I know what happens next.
Stanley
Oh,
walked straight ahead
mind
through the
control
large
facility?
door that read
Who would've
Mind Control
guessed?
Facility.
Who would have guessed it was the mind control? Oh no, yeah, I wonder what this could be. What the hell am I doing with my life?
The lights rose on an enormous room packed with television screens.
Okay.
What horrible secret did this place hold? Stanley thought to himself.
Can I jump
Did
off?
he have the strength to find out?
Alright.
Now the monitors
all right.
jumped to life, their true nature revealed. Each bore the number of an employee in the building, Stanley's co-workers. The lives of so many individuals
Wait,
reduced
what
to
was my
images on a
number again?
screen.
What was my
And
number?
Stanley, one of them, eternally monitored in this place where freedom meant
I think that was
nothing.
430, right? Where's mine? Aren't I 440? Yeah, I'm pretty sure I'm 440. What? That was not there. I am 430, right? Was that? Oh, what number am I again? Hold on, wait. I wonder what this button do.
This mind control facility, it was too horrible to believe. It couldn't be true.
alright.
Had Stanley really been under someone's control all this time? Was this the only reason he was happy with his boring job? That his emotions
yeah.
had been manipulated to accept it blindly?
Yeah, pretty much. So I just go in here?
No. He refused to believe it. He couldn't accept
I
it.
accepted it,
His
though.
own
Aren't I,
life
Stanley?
in
Okay,
someone
never mind.
else's control? Never. It was
No.
unthinkable, wasn't it? Was it even possible? Had he truly spent his entire life utterly blind to the world?
Pretty much.
But here was the proof. The heart of the operation. Controls labeled with emotions. Happy, or sad, or content. Walking, eating, working, all of it monitored and commanded from this very place. And as the cold reality of his past began to sink in, Stanley decided that this machinery would never again exert its terrible power over another human life.
Wait,
For
hold on.
he would dismantle
Is there
the
a
controls
number?
once and
Yeah,
for
I'll do that in a
all.
moment, but is there a number 8 around here? Hold up.
And when at last he found the source of the room's power, he knew it was his duty, his obligation, to put an end to this horrible place and to everything it stood for.
Nah.
He had won.
Did I
He
win?
had defeated the machine, unshackled himself from someone else's command. Freedom was mere moments away.
Oh my god,
And
really?
yet, even as the immense door slowly opened, Stanley reflected on how many puzzles still lay unsolved. Where had his co-workers gone?
To hell.
How had he been freed from the machine's grasp?
By pressing the off
What
button.
other mysteries did this strange building hold?
Stuff you
But
don't want
as
to know.
sunlight streamed into the chamber, he realized none of this mattered to him.
Yes, it does.
For it was not knowledge or even power that he had been seeking, but happiness.
I'm thinking, oh, where...
Stanley stepped through
No.
the open door.
No, but I want my ending. Whatever. Oh boy, freedom. All right. Hold up. What? Okay, this doesn't even make any sense, but all right.
Stanley felt the cool breeze upon his skin, the feeling of liberation, the immense possibility of the new path before him.
The path.
This was exactly the
I've seen
way,
multiple paths like
right
that.
now, that things were meant to happen. And Stanley...
No, what's
was
supposed to
happy.
happen is I'm supposed to get. Huh? Oh, we're back. Well, anyways, thank you guys so much for watching, and what I'm thinking that we do is, we do one ending per video. Well, anyways, bye!